Hi everybody, this is Justin with Anchor Land Company. We're offering 4 separate 5-acre parcels just outside of Alamogordo, New Mexico. They're known as seldom seen acres, lots 1, 2, 3, and 4. In this video, I'll give you an overview of the properties, the surrounding area, and a quick look at our website and the purchase process. And then at the end, we'll walk through Google Maps. We'll walk down the road that is adjacent to the properties so you can get a good idea of what it looks like in the area. So Seldom Seen Acres is located just outside of Alamogordo within county limits, so it is outside of city limits. The town of Cloudcroft, which is located within the Lincoln National Forest in the Manzano Mountains, is just 20-minute drive to the east. La Luz and Tularosa are also nearby. Las Cruces is an hour and 15 minutes. El Paso, an hour and a half, and Albuquerque is right at 3 hours. Each of the 4 lots are 5 acres in size and located near the intersection of North Florida Avenue and KC Road. I'll give you some more overview when we zoom out a little bit as well. KC Road runs along the southern border of each property and is a paved road. Although there's no electric boxes installed at the lot, there is power very nearby to other homes. We have provided contact information for utility companies on our site for your convenience. Seldom Seen Acres is in a perfect spot. You can enjoy views of the North Florida mountains. You are outside of city limits, yet you're still really close to amenities within Alamogordo. So you have Home Depot, Lowe's, White Sands Mall, restaurants, businesses within a 5-minute drive or so, and you're also 10 minutes to Alamogordo schools and medical care. Here's a zoomed out look at a map showing a few more examples of nearby amenities. The White Sands National Monument is also within a 20-minute drive to the west. And in case you're not familiar with that, here's a really cool image of that area. It's really pretty. Now a closer look at the properties. Here's a recent photo looking east on KC Road. The properties are to the left or north on this photo, and you can see the really cool views of the mountains there. Here's another photo taken from the properties looking out toward the mountains. You can see a nearby home in the background there. Later in the video, I'll show you a few images of other nearby homes taken from Google Street View, just so you have an idea of what you can do out here. There's a lot more photos within the listings on our site, but I did want to show you a few here in this video so you could appreciate how great the views are. One more look at the mountains looking east, taken from roughly the eastern lot line of Lot 4. And you'll get a better idea once we go to Google Street Views to understand what it looks like. The next few images is just an example of some nearby homes along KC Road to give you a good idea what you can do. Here's another one. You can see they have some nice trees in the area, so you can plant something like that. And one last example of a home along KC Road. Alright, so let's talk more about the properties themselves. So there are no homeowners associations. There's no restricted covenants on these properties. When we purchased, we did purchase with title insurance through a local title company there in Alamogordo. There has been a recent survey conducted, so property corners are marked and staked, so it should be pretty easy to find the lot lines and everything. Here is an image of the plat map and survey. We have a copy of this within the photos on the listing on our site, so if you want to take a closer look at that, you definitely can. So to our knowledge, mobile homes are allowed since there are some nearby in the area. There's very light restrictions in Otero County, which is great. For electricity, water, and septic, we have provided contact numbers and websites in the listing in order for you to get quotes based on your planned use of the property. Power is very close by since there's neighbors. There's major power lines along North Florida Avenue, which is close. Water would be by well, and septic is currently not installed, so you'd have to get that depending on what you're planning on using the property for. Now regarding the purchase process, so we are offering, you can buy via discounted cash, or you can also, we're offering seller financing. So I'm just going to run briefly through the process so you can understand what it would look like if you decided this would be a good fit. So for cash purchase, you would make the earnest deposit directly on our website. It's a $500 earnest deposit that takes the property off the market, and you would then receive a basic purchase agreement to sign. A local title company would conduct the closing. So we would just forward that real estate contract, or excuse me, the purchase agreement to that title company. They would contact you and us and would take over the communications there. And once everything is done, you would get a warranty deed, and you would be buying the title insurance and everything. So those quotes for the closing costs for the buyer to pay based on our experience in the area, and a basic quote from a couple local title companies. If you have questions on this, definitely give us a call, and I'm happy to walk through it with you. If you choose financing, so what you do is you make a deposit on our website, make the remaining down payment within 5 business days. So once you make the deposit on our website, that is non-refundable. It says, yes, I want to move forward with this. Our team gets to work on the paperwork. We send you our banking information to make the remaining down payment, and at the same time we send you a real estate contract, which we sign and you sign, and then we send that to the title company. Title company does the closing, buyer to pay closing costs, and then once they're done, that gets forwarded to an escrow company. So escrow company is the one who collects your payments and holds the deed safely there. So we fill out a deed, send it to escrow, and when the payments are complete, you get that warranty deed. Now, one note on number 5 there, escrow company collects payments. This is done on a standard New Mexico real estate contract, so you can build. You take full possession of the property as long as you're going within the basic contract, so you can get started, and the world knows that you have the rights to that property. So that's pretty cool. Just a few notes about us. So we're a small company. We're family owned. We have a lot of experience in Otero County. We are not representing a seller, so our company owns these properties, so you can deal directly with us. And we use reputable local title and escrow companies. So we've worked with several folks in this area. They're all local, and they know how to do business in there. One thing you'll notice if we do chat, we are not salesmen. Land is a very personal and decision. You know, everybody has their own needs, so you're not going to hear a sales pitch from us. We're just going to tell you what we have, and you know, if it's a good fit, we'll help you through the process with honesty and transparency. I do want to show you our website very quickly, and then we'll go to Google Maps. This is not the property itself. This is another property we have for sale. Once you get to our site, though, I just wanted to give you an overview of what to expect. So you'll see several photos within the listing. You can click through them at your leisure. Then you'll see property details here, just summarizing some of the things that I've discussed. You'll see some of the property descriptions, parcel numbers, things like that. And then at the bottom, you'll also see an interactive map. So you can kind of scroll through and see that. You can actually download this app on your phone and use it to get to the properties, which is really cool. So on the right hand side, if you're opening this from a phone, you'll see this portion first. On a desktop or a tablet, you'll see this on the side like you see here. So right here, if you decide that you want to move forward, you can select whether you want to do the cash price, installment sales, which is the terms. You fill out your information here, and then you can check out with a major debit or credit card, and that is for the earnest deposit or the beginning of the down payment. So the rest would be information would be sent to you to make the remaining payment if you're doing the down payment for terms. You can also see here there's several other tabs on our website you can go through that explains the purchase process a little closer. As a note, some of our contracts do not allow building, but for these seldom seen acres, we'll be using a standard real estate contract in which you can. So if you see something that says you can't build, please ignore that. You are able to build. All right, let's go to Google Street Maps just to give you an idea of what the area looks like. So here is the northern end of Alamogordo, and here's North Florida Avenue that runs northeasterly to southwesterly. US Highway 82 runs along here, and the property is right here. So we're going to scroll in. So roughly right here is 1 through 4. So lot 1 here, 2, 3, 4. It does not go all the way to North Florida Avenue, but so there's another property right here that is not part of this. You can see there's several homes in the area. I'm going to drop Google Street View out here to the west on Casey Road and Spanish Daggers Road, and I'm just going to walk you down the road just so you can see what we're looking at. So right now we are looking west. The properties are behind us on Casey Road. I'm just going to kind of turn and walk down the road. You can see there's a nice home there with some bigger trees, and we turn around facing east on Casey Road. So the properties are over here past these buildings. So we're just going to walk down. You can see some other homes here. There's a church on our left. Another home. You can see power lines run down Casey Road here. Some more homes. Okay, so we're coming up on the property. This is roughly the southwest corner of Lot 1. Well, we're not there yet. My apologies. So after this fence line. So we're coming up on the southwest corner of Lot 1. Those are the properties out there on the north side of Casey Road on our left. You can see how cool the mountain views are. There's some home across the street. I'm just going to take you down to North Florida Avenue just so you have your bearings here. We'll turn and look at the properties again. We're probably at lot 2 or 3 right now. Remember, 5 acres is quite large, so it's a big area. Some more buildings across the street. We're coming up on North Florida Avenue here pretty soon. There's a few more buildings. Okay, so we're coming up on North Florida Avenue. So this is probably the southeast corner of Lot 4 right in here. Remember, there was another property in between Lot 4 and North Florida Avenue, but you can see Casey Road is well paved and is looking right out at those awesome mountains, and you're within really close driving distance of town. So anyway, I didn't want to take too much time. I know it can get boring, but hey, reach out to us if you have questions. We're happy to discuss the process, or if you have questions about the property, we can help you as much as we can find information about these properties. And yeah, we look forward to working with you.